we continue on in our discussion of the patent spec. The patent spec should have in it background, which discusses the prior art, a summary, a description of the drawings if you have some, a detailed description of the invention, and the best mode. So, what you're doing here is you're discussing the field in which the invention fits. You're going to give a quick summary of the invention so that people either parsing through your application or your published patent will be able to quickly determine if it's something that's relevant to them. Your description of the drawings, that speaks for itself. Then you'll get into your detailed description of the invention. This will basically be the written part of your patent from which the claims will be drawn from. If it's not in your detailed description, you're not going to be able to get claims issued. Best mode we're going to take care of in a little bit. So the patent spec, as we saw previously, meets the requirements of 35 USC 112. The specification shall contain a written description of the invention and of the manner and process of making and using it. Fairly clear. In such full, clear, concise, and exact terms as to enable any person skilled in the art. So, for example, if you're doing the centrifuge patent, you're not writing this for grandma, you're writing this for people who build and use centrifuges. So this person skilled in the art to which it pertains to make and use the same, and shall set forth the best mode contemplated by the inventor of carrying out his invention. Continuing, the Patent Office examiner will be skilled in the technology involved with your invention. Now, they won't necessarily be an expert, but they will be either a person skilled in the art or somebody who has examined a lot of patents in that art. So again, not written at layperson's level of understanding, written at expert's level. In addition, there are ways to write things based on legal interpretation that can give the best patent protection. This is where your patent attorney comes in. Written description, there's going to be a test. Again, we go back to our person having ordinary skill in the art. Do they understand that the inventor was in intellectual possession of the invention? Remember, this is not a hunting license. The written description has to support everything that you claim, otherwise your claims are invalid. I've had this happen with a few clients where their written description was a little lax, a little too narrow, and thus the claims were not reflected in the spec and were thus rejected. Again, vantage point is the person skilled in the art. For biotech inventions, you can actually get away with the written description requirement by deposit of biological samples with the USPTO. Now, enablement. Again, your person of ordinary skill in the art, they must be able to make and use the claimed invention, already discussed that, but without undue experimentation. The need for some experimentation is okay. Let me give you an analogy here. Say you purchase a desk that has to be assembled. If you have to move a few parts to try to see how they go together, that would probably fall under undue experimentation. If you spend an entire day moving everything around and assembling and unassembling, that's probably undue experimentation. So factors, quantity, amount of direction or guidance, the presence or absence of working examples in the patent or patent application, and the predictability of the art. Utility must be disclosed. Remember, if you do not disclose a utility, your patent will automatically be rejected. And we already talked about the special rules for biological samples. Now, we'll end on best mode. The inventor must disclose which she or he considers to be the best mode of building the invention, the best mode of performing the method. Now, the inventor does not have to place in the patent what anyone else considers to be the best. And if a better way comes around to do, say, the assembly of the patent utility application, the device, you don't have to go back and update it. The best mode, also referred to as preferred embodiment, must be disclosed but need not be identified as such. For example, the inventor may disclose several ways to build or use the invention. But the inventor does not say, of these listed ways, number 3 is the best mode. It just has to be in those embodiments. Thank you.